Let's talk about online fitness coaching. And the question is, how can you actually make money, and how much do you really make if you are an online fitness coach this year? So I want to really share with you the true numbers that you can really expect if you are going to go into online fitness coaching. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. The thing is that when it comes to how much do online personal trainers make, you have to really understand there are three things that you want to pay attention to. I mean, don't listen to those folks telling you, I'm making 100,000, I'm making six digits, I'm making seven digits. Let's get the true numbers. There are three things I want you to pay attention to, okay? Your geography. It doesn't matter if you are an online coach, online fitness coach, where your clients are located and where you are located yourself will actually impact how much you're charging per hour or per coaching package or per coaching session, okay? So location. Number two, the niche you're focused on. When it comes to online coaching, you have online fitness coaching. That is, you have a lot of stuff to really think about. What's your niche? Who are you going after? What kind of fitness coaching are you offering? That's really important because it's going to really impact the amount of money you can make. The third thing I want you to really pay attention to, besides the geography, the niche, but also the third thing is the demographics. I mean, if you are going after, let's say, retirees, you're not going to go on to charge the same amount of cash than if you were going after Gen Z, a Gen Z audience, right? Let's say 18 to 25 years old. So the revenue, basically, from online fitness coaches per month range from anywhere from 5,000 all the way to 20,000, and we've seen cases where you have 25,000 per month. Okay. The thing is that if you have a recurring clients, or if you have recurring online clients, you can expect to make anywhere from 5,000, 3,500, all the way to $7,500 a month, depending on your pricing, but also the geography, the locality of your target audience. Obviously, if you target retirees, you can charge way more than if you are targeting, let's say, Gen Z, a Gen Z audience. It's not because it's just because retirees are logically have more disposable income than their younger counterparts. So the question is, why is there so much variation in online coaching salaries, especially when it comes to fitness coaching? Because you could be thinking, well, the thing is, we're talking about online. So whether somebody is living in New York or living in California or living in Georgia, or living in Ontario, Canada, or living in Abuja, Nigeria, living in Brasilia. I mean, it shouldn't matter, right? But the thing is, it really depends. It depends on the coach. Some coaches are full-time personal trainers. Some coaches are self-employed online personal trainers. Some coaches are part-time. Some are even hybrid, online and offline personal trainer. Okay, and you also have the online personal trainer employed by a larger company. So basically, you have a variety of profiles when it comes to online fitness coaches. And so basically, if you work for a larger company as an online personal trainer, you make way more. Okay. Now, a quick Google search will show that according to a Zip Recruiter, the average American online personal trainer makes about 49,000, let's say $50,000 per year. So $49,645 per year. Now, out of those jobs, 16% of them paid under 30,000 per year, 20% between 30,000 and 40,000, 24% between 40,000 and 50,000, 21% between 50,000 and 60,000. Okay. Now there is an outlier. Basically, you have about 9% to 10% who are earning $124,000 per year. This means that a whopping 81% of online personal trainers have salaries below $60,000. So it's important, okay? So there is a large variety because there are very few non-self-employed coaches who earn that much. That's important. And one thing I want to say here is that when it comes to those who are making above $100,000, those are folks who have who have established themselves in the industry for years. Okay, they've been working in this industry for years, so they're not newbies. If you're a newbie, if you're an online fitness coach and you're a newbie, you're not going to make $124,000 a year unless you really are lucky and you focus a lot on a specific niche and you only zero in on that niche and that's it. So when it comes to online fitness coaching and how much you can make really, let's go back to what ZipRecruiter actually has to say. Now I'm going back to ZipRecruiter because it's actually one of the few authoritative platforms when it comes to salary like job salaries. Okay, so ZipRecruiter lists the highest paid personal trainer jobs as leadership trainer, trainer consultant, medical management trainer, corporate leadership trainer, and commercial trainer. Okay, so you have all kinds of trainers. It's one of those things where you have to understand what works and what doesn't work. Now, as you can see a little earlier, as you can see on the screen here, none of these are particularly barbell or let's say treadmill oriented. So realistically, that average salary is even lower, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that fitness coaching really can be lower, especially if you actually are in a locality where salaries are low. So if you want to earn six figures as an online personal trainer employed by a larger company, you are looking at maybe making $80,000 to $95,000 with a cap around $125,000 as you advance. Okay, now you can really make a decent living doing what you love. But if you want to do things independently, if you want to be on your own, if you want to have your own fitness coaching program online, you got to really run it as a business. Like the key to make money, or the key to making money in this industry is to run your business, is to run your coaching program as a business. In other words, everything you do, all the thought processes that go into preparing, into having a vision, into actually choosing whom to target in terms of your target audience, those have to actually have a method in place. Those have to follow a certain method. They have to be methodical. So you can make money. You can make money. You can make six figures as an online fitness coach. That's for sure. But you got to really run your fitness coaching program as a business, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that the internet is actually your ally here, because you can be somewhere in Dover, Delaware, and really target rich Chinese clients in online, because you don't need to be in China to actually really serve that market. One thing I want to say here is that you do have a higher ceiling, lower floor when it comes to online fitness coaching and how much do you really make. Okay, I've already told you a little earlier that the average salary is around let's say $50,000. But as you can see on the screen here, as of the date of this show, the online fitness coaching salary, the average that is in New York, because I'm just taking one locality in New York, you're looking at $65,000. That's pretty good already, okay? But in New York, maybe 64,000 is not really that much. But what I'm trying to say here is that the reason why the salaries are that really low, relatively low, is because you have a lot of competition. And because, see, the thing is, if you are an online fitness coach, you could actually have competitors in less developed countries, right? Where rent is maybe not $2,000 a month as it is in your area. What I'm trying to say here is that you can be in Alabama and actually compete with an online fitness coach in Caracas, Venezuela, or let's say South Africa, or Nigeria, or Indonesia. I'm just taking random examples here, but the point I'm trying to make here is that because you are going to sell over the internet, you will have more competition. The internet's pretty good. You have pros and cons. Pros in the sense that you can really reach a larger audience. You don't have to really spend that much money in trying to set up your business. You just have an account online and that's it. Just choose the right platform and that's it. At the same time, on the flip side, when it comes to online fitness coaching, you are competing with folks who are really, who don't have the same, let's say, budgetary constraints as you. So just be aware about that. Okay. Also, if you are working, if you don't like the quote unquote lack of stability when it comes to working on your own, it's just maybe better to work for a company. In other words, be an online fitness coach employed by a company. So don't be self-employed. You just want to work for a regular company, so you have your salary every 2 weeks or every month, and that's it. If you want to make good money as an online fitness coach, you could probably, if you want to make around $50,000 to $60,000 as an average, as a let's say a national average, you have to understand that everything depends on how you set your pricing, what kind of audience you go after. I've said this before, right? Your audience is going to impact big time how much you can really make. And that's important from a scalability point of view, because the clients you have should be able to help you scale your business if that's what you want. Okay. So basically, if you are thinking about making, let's say, an average hourly rate of $30 to $50, for instance, you got to really ask yourself, how much are my clients willing to pay me as an online fitness coach? Like, have I really achieved thought leadership in my field enough? Have I gained credibility? Have I gained accountability? Have I gained, let's say, authorship, thought leadership, for me to charge much? Because see, the whole thing is in online fitness coaching, okay, as in coaching in general, it's not about the hourly rate you're charging. It's not about the price you're charging. It's about the value you're adding. It's about the value you're adding. It's how transformative your coaching program is, and what your customers can actually expect when they work with you. Okay, so if you want to really understand how much you want to make, you have to really understand it's not about where I live, but it's about what kind of value I'm bringing to the table, and what kind of clients I'm going after. Okay, but if you just focus on a specific niche, and you just really work around that niche and ask all questions, the good questions around you, you'll get a lot of feedback to really understand how to structure your courses, how to structure your coaching session, and what kind of a routine, what kind of physical exercise you have to put into your to your online fitness coaching program to really appeal to a vast majority of audiences across, by the way, across all geographies, not just in the States. Okay, not just in the States. Let's just say across all English speaking countries. That's what you want. You want to have English speaking countries. So talking about online fitness coaching, how much do you really make? I've already told you, anywhere from 30,000 all the way to $100,000. There are cases where you can make even $124,000, $124,000. Okay, let's talk about the top cities here. Let's talk about the top localities, the top cities that you want to think about. Now, if you think about, I want to give an example. I just chose New York, but obviously, if you want to really know how much you can charge, you have to go to a site such as ZipRecruiter and actually tap in your locality, and then it will tell you in the tri-state area or in the metropolitan area how much you can actually charge per hour. For instance, in New York, since we're talking about, since we took this hypothetical example as New York. In New York, for instance, you are charging way more if you are in Manhattan. Okay, you're charging more if you are in New York City in general. You're charging more if you are in New York State. If you are in Staten Island, in New Hyde Park, in Brooklyn, in West Babylon, and also in Queens. I'm gonna put this on the screen here. So what I'm trying to say here is what? In New York, you have places where you charge more and places where you might have to charge less. And that just makes sense. I mean, it's not about trying to discriminate against anything. No, it's just how those neighborhoods are set up in the city. I mean, you don't really have a course like a course on whatever topic to the wrong audience. Otherwise, you're not going to see anybody, and that's going to really cost you big time. So that's something you want to pay attention to. especially in the long run. So pay attention to it in the long run so that you don't really do something that's really out of uh, out of place, really. So if you are thinking about online fitness coaching and you want to know how much you can really make, it's important to understand that you have jobs that are related to online fitness coaching and that you can really go after. So if you're not really into the whole fitness coaching thing, you can really try something else. Okay, you can try fitness coach, fitness director, sleep coach, workout director, or actually you can have also a Great West Life director, something like that. Okay, so it really depends on what you're thinking about. So there are like a lot of best paying related online fitness coach jobs. So when I think about fitness coach, it's important to understand that a fitness coach actually does way more than an online fitness coach. A fitness coach actually will see you in a brick and mortar facility, so offline, will give you another regimen, face to face, hand to hand, if you will. That's important. You also have a fitness director. So a fitness director is more of an executive role than a fitness coach. So if you have some kind of proclivity for thought leadership, but also for executive leadership, maybe it's just better to go with the executive leader, fitness director. That will help you, but also help your team members. If you can also think about sleep coach. So if for any reason you can't really sleep at night, if you got to take whatever pills to really trigger or sleep, then maybe it's a good opportunity to go through an online fitness coach that will help you with your sleep problem and actually help you fix it really, really big time. And so that really is good. And you can also have workout director. So when you hear the term workout director, that's exactly what that's what a lot of folks think an online fitness coach is doing. And what I want to say here is that before closing today's conversation is that if for any reason you think the salaries are too low for online fitness coach, you can explore other possibilities. So don't think that you are stuck to actually to one area or one niche. No, you don't have to. You can change as you see fit. So here is the takeaway to this conversation. I spoke to you about online fitness coach, how much they really make. I give you the overview, the top cities, the takeaway, and finally, I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.